Welcome to Tribeca, home of Let There Be Neon, where today I'm gonna meet Ed and learn to make a neon sign. I'm already confused. My first attempt at making an R looks like this. I can't tell you how complicated this actually is. You are a, what?
Glass bender.
A glass bender. How long have you been doing this?
About 30-some years now.
That definitely qualifies you to be an expert. Did you go to school for it?
Well, back in the 80s, there was a shortage of neon tube benders, and every day I would go home and I would pass this little shop, and this old guy would be hanging out, drinking a beer, smoking a cigar, watching the girls go by, and I'm thinking,
Hey,
that
I
looks
want to
like
be that
something
guy.
I could do.
How am I passing right now? Do I look like somebody that could have been neon? Give me the once over.
Well, you have a neon-colored shirt,
Thank
so
you.
that's a start.
What would be the first thing that I would need to learn to do if I was going to start bending neon?
In other words, you're telling me I have to teach you everything.
That's correct. I want to know everything
right.
in detail. So you can give it to me, and then at the end, you can give me a grade on how I fared working with you. But I think I can do this. I think I can hack it. So before we start doing this, there are open flames here behind me and everywhere.
The fires stay on all day long.
And I see when you're pointing at it there, you're getting your hands pretty close.
It's about 1,700 degrees, but when you're doing this as long as
Yeah.
I am, you build up a tolerance and you just go
You
right
just
in.
get used to it. So maybe kids, don't try this at home.
The other thing we need is our screen. This keeps our pattern from starting on fire.
That's pretty important.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm starting to feel it get a little bit soft.
It's
Yep.
really starting to sag.
And that's why you got to turn, 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 turn.
Yeah, I see. Gravity is your friend.
As you can see, it's starting to get a little fluid.
Yep.
Lay it on my pattern.
I feel like I have to practice the
Get in the
dance.
rhythm.
Yeah. This is a full body operation. I'll give it a try. I'll try burning something. Like this. It's hard to talk on it. This is not a kind of career that you can take if you like to talk.
If you mess it up, don't worry. We'll give you a broom and you sweep the floor.
Yeah, that I can do. I've swept many a floor. Okay, here we go. Okay. Wow, you gotta really like spin it.
More, a little more.
And I gotta blow it a little bit?
Okay, yeah, now you can make your bend. Make your bend. Make your bend. Make your bend.
Ah! Okay, I see.
See, gravity, gravity,
Yeah.
gravity. Yeah, for your first
So,
time, that's
I'll
pretty
take
good.
it.
I mean, you didn't get burnt, you didn't drop it on the floor, you didn't set anything on fire, so you're doing good.
Hooray!
Want to try a double back next?
Yeah, first double back. I'm already confused, but that's okay.
You're going to bend it 90 towards you, and at the same time, pull it down.
Okay. Oh, stretched it. Oh no, I think I've ruined it. I think I've ruined it. I ruined it. I ruined it. There you go. Mistake one. All right, so I'm gonna try this R again. Gotta figure out how all this goes together here.
You're going to be laying it on the pattern this way, bending this 90 and raising up this way.
Okay, I see. Woo. I think I kinked it. Oh no, no! I'm gonna be doing this guy here, 90.
All right,
and
but this looks pretty awkward the way you got your hand there.
Really, you think so?
Oh, wrong way,
no,
wrong way.
wrong way.
Wrong way.
No! Oh no, did I crack it?
That's a no-no.
My first attempt at making an R looks like this.
Because
This
you want
is
this to be flat on the
super complicated. Complicated, super complicated, super complicated. It's like I said, I can sweep if that's what it takes.
Well, it is trash day Thursday. You can take the trash out.
It would be like having a pasta noodle with weights on one side, trying to spin it while it was being cooked while you were riding a horse. That's sort of like what it feels like.
You've done your ribbon heats. You've done your 90-degree bend.
Yep,
You've done your 180-degree bend.
yep.
Now, for one of the most important parts of this job,
What is it? I get to learn something else?
lunch.
I noticed earlier when you were working, you would put headphones on to just like put you in the zone. I also work that same way when I'm in my shop with the headphones on. So if you want, I brought mine so we can get in the zone and get this done.
Let's do it.
Let's roll. I'm gonna turn my music on. Yes! The work of the great Ed and Jason. Me all day, you all day. So what's next? We need to move it.
Next is the processing.
Okay, to pump it full of gas.
Yep. You first evacuate it, bombard it, heat it up, take all the impurities out, anything organic, and then backfill it with the neon.
And then backfill it with the neon. Everybody got all that? You got all that? Done. This is so cool! I've gotten to be with you all day. What would you give me for a grade as your apprentice for my first day?
So Jason, I think I'm gonna have to give you a D.
A D?
For a damn good effort. Which is to say, your actual grade is an A.
An A?
Yeah, A for almost there.
What?
Let's just call it an even B plus. First day apprentice.
B plus? Yeah! I was not expecting to get a B plus.
Yeah, this is much more than I accomplished on my first day.
Thank you so much for letting me come into your shop and spend a day working with you. I really appreciate it.
Well, pleasure was all mine. I enjoyed
man.
it too.
I can't wait to see how crazy you can make things in another 30 years.
Great, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Right on. Yeah! How's my hair? How's your hair?
I should have got a haircut.